on call in the action with my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now time for the State Farm opening lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Josh Smith in this one?
Well, don't blink, Kevin, because Josh Smith is liable to put a dunk on that will be in the highlight reels for weeks to come. This guy is so explosive. The long arms, the left hand, you know, he's a beautiful strength of skill and explosiveness.
And, you know, with the way he plays defense, Steve, he can create a lot of opportunities for his team in transition. Always a guy with excellent hands who can strip the ball away or block shots. He's looking to make plays and turn heads when he's on the court, and he does it more times than not.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Smith right side, the 17-footer. They get the rebound. Back to Teague. They get a hand on it. Now the Pacers moving it up. West leading the charge. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nice aggressive defensive play to make the steal and start the break.
Yeah, I like the fact they didn't mess around with it once they got it. Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pacers out in front, leading 0. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, we've got Lance Stevenson, Danny Granger out there with Paul George. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Mahinmi in at the 5 spot.
Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it.
Steve, let's see if they go for it.
Here's Augustine, lays it in off the breakaway.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
Augustine with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And another quick strike for them. No question which team is running the fast break better here today.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been lethal in transition, Steve. It's one of the reasons they're out in front.
And the basket good.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Granger kicks to George. There's the dish to Granger. Kicks to George. The 3 is launched. Gets the bucket. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. No good. And that concludes the first half. Pacers lead by 11.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now get ready.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Looking at the game Augustine's been having, he's got 4 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Larry Drew. Josh Smith and Al Horford, the big men. Devin Harris is out there with Teague, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And the basket by Stevenson. On defense, Indiana. Got a piece of it. The pass to Hibbert puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's good. Stevenson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another turnover, another bucket.
And you know, Steve, turnovers can really be game changers. I mean, they sap your team and then give the other team life. So it's a double-edged sword.
Horford gets the bucket.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
And the stuff by West.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really, it's just time.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pacers out in front, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? And let's go to Doris Burke.
Hi, guys.
guys, DJ Augustine has had an uncontainable game tonight. He's been a game changer for his team and provided them with a huge spark off the bench. An incredible effort from him here.
Thank you, Doris. And it's almost that secret ingredient we've seen here tonight. He gave them a big-time boost when they needed it.
Yeah, something lit a fire under him, obviously, because as soon as he came in the game, he had a major impact. Maybe he's campaigning for a job in the starting lineup, but either way, he's really something.
Guys, it remains to be seen whether or not he can keep this up going forward, but clearly he's shown the capability of having big performances.
Tyler Hansbrough out there with Mahinmi. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Johnson, and it's Granger in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. No good from West.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. You know, Clark,